Hey, what's up, people? How you guys? Everyone's well. Kind of got some unfortunate news that Brian Jossie,
Mainly known as AW All World Promotion, has been released, but seems like the cat's kind of out of the bag, and it's kind of unfortunate that he got fired from the WWE. So he's now currently under his real name, Brian Jossie, and now he's himself now, which is kind of apparent. So I was kind of surprised that, Brian Jossie was a sensation. Well, AW was kind of sensational when he came back after ECW went defunct. A couple of years after ECW went defunct, made a huge comeback, and basically he was a breakout. He was managing Epico, Primo, and Rosa Mendez. He wasn't a good fit with them, but if you notice the whole build-up with him interfering in the match and associated with the primetime players, he was a sensation. He made primetime players who they are. So I don't know how they're going to go from there. Will primetime players will continue and become tag team champions without AW, or will they split up? I highly doubt that. I don't want them to split up. They're a tag team sensation. And Epico Primo might turn back heel. They're baby faces now, but they're okay baby faces. But however, they're still great wrestlers regardless. But they're more entertaining as faces. But regards to that, AW was a sensation. He was great, entertaining, great manager. How he interfered in the matches was just so hilarious. I actually thought I was entertained by how he interfered in the matches. He was a sensation. So, it's surprised. I was so surprised. Like, the whole Kobe Bryant joke that he made was so sensational. And I don't know about this in a bad way, but it was kind of in a bad way for WWE, but good way for the fans. But he set a crack, and then it led him to being released. So, I was surprised. I mean, I don't know, but it was kind of a shocker. I was really shocked to see this happen. I mean, they made a joke, and it's like they were attacking the media, but the media attacks them. WWE could get back at them, but they're basically covering the tracks or backing off or playing soft, saying they're PG friendly, and that's why they didn't attack the media. They could get back at them and go on a war, and the WWE could become a sensation. How could they throw this away? It's really surprising. And then, basically, I don't know, man, but I'm surprised that on ESPN Around the Horn, they used the FaceTime to criticize the WWE for the joke that Jossie made. I was surprised that he was released 11 days after that joke, but I thought they were gonna hold it together, but they just decided, you know what? They couldn't sweep it under the rug. They just had to let it pop back out, and they just had to throw it out the window. That's what they had to do. They couldn't sweep it under the rug, but other than that, they just completely had to throw it out the window, throw it in the trash. It couldn't go under the rug, which was unfortunate. So, so his associate with Darren Young and Titus O'Neil were sensations, and they became a big sensation, especially his feud with Kofi Kingston and R-Truth was a sensation. I don't know where Darren Young and Titus O'Neil is going to go from there. I'm really surprised by that, but everyone is just, that YouTube and Twitter, everyone is just completely mad. They're going off the wall. They're just completely going off the wall with this whole incident. I'm really surprised. Everyone's just off the wall, angry or surprised, and basically they were defending AW. They made a joke, and they were really sensitive. Well, I don't know how sensitive they were, but they really had to shield it up, or they had to either sweep it under the rug, or I don't know how they can throw it away, but it's like they had to get rid of him. It's like, I was surprised. They couldn't sweep it under the rug and then move on from it, but no. They had to completely throw it out the window. I was surprised, but I don't think they really threw it out the window. They practically swept it under the rug. And they swept so many things under the rug. Like, it's already done. It's like, whether it's under the rug or not, it's going to be still there. I mean, history is done. It's like, it's already made. People are going to remember this stuff. I'll probably remember this stuff. I mean, I have ADHD, so I have a really good memory.
So I can remember stuff WWE did back in like 2001 when I started watching. I was like 10 years old. And I remember when I was in high school, I remember what they did with Edge and Lita. You know, did physical intimate publicity. It was really surprising. And other than that, they did oh my gosh, John Laurinaitis called Big Show a freak. A 7-foot tall, 440-pound, 40-year-old freak. Eve did the same thing before John Laurinaitis did, but Eve was, could say he was more vicious about it, and I'm really surprised. So, I'm just, really been blown away by it, and I'm really been surprised by it. But, that was scripted, but Mike Tyson was on, WWE, and he was in charge for some crime, and, I don't want to say it, but it was a crime, but surprisingly, he got fired. So, it was kind of completely apparent, but it's apparent that, WWE did so much stuff. Yeah, it was just completely ironic, so. Oh man, that was just, sorry, I'm just, tweeting here, but. However, though, sorry, yeah, it was just completely apparent, that they had to release them just to cover their tracks instead of attacking back at the media and go on this media war, which I think they're trying to avoid because they did stuff in the past, and Linda McMahon was running for Senate, but Linda McMahon lost, so WWE could go back on their tracks, can go back and attack the media, but they still, I think they're covering their tracks, which is completely apparent, and it's completely unfortunate. I'm following Brian Jossie now. Well, I'm trying to follow him on Twitter. I think he could be a sensation because now, he's completely being himself now. That's a really good thing. But he's no longer, I don't know, but he's probably not a verified profile, but hopefully he can join another company because he's a sensation. He can make a tag team sensational. But he fitted perfect with the primetime players, and this is what made the tag team divisions a really good build-up. So, I don't know, but I'm really amazed by that. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just really surprising. It seems very apparent, and I have so much to say about that, which is surprising. So much for free speech or the First Amendment of action. It seemed like, I don't know, man, but it seemed like AW kind of, had to apologize, but WWE did apologize, which I don't know why I didn't catch that. I should have caught that, the whole apology jazz, but I didn't hear that, but I thought it was kind of cool, and, they probably get some positive attention, but it was just, I thought he was great, so, oh my gosh, man, I'm surprised, man, but his last appearance was on SmackDown, but I don't know what's going to happen from there. Basically, what could happen is basically, they could say Booker T got fired for interference, or AJ fired AEW for interference, but basically they're going to cover their tracks for the reason why they released them. They could say AEW got fired for interference, or they could say he got released because of that comment he made, but it was already exposed in the sun, but it's already exposed and it's been seen, and it's like, there's nothing they can do to cover it up. It would be too late to cover it up, so basically they could explain the real reason why they fired AEW, or they can go the way of, for AEW interfering in the match and blowing this, R-Truth, the whole Epico Primo Tyson Dario match out of proportion, having R-Truth Kofi interfere. They can go from there, so, basically, they had the whole, it was surprising, but they had Linda McMahon run for Senate, they had stand up for WWE, where basically we were already standing up for them by buying their tickets, going to their shows live, and then we're having them stand up for them. I'm surprised, and the people in the company wrestling for them are already standing up for them, because they're doing their job entertaining the fans. It's like, and they're saying they're preventing them from being maliciously attacked, and now they're trying to prevent their hypocrisy by attacking back. Basically, I don't know how they're fighting fire with water, but Vince McMahon can stand up to them themselves. He's a man.
and he has all his staff standing up for them by working for the company. That's what's really surprising. And then, basically, they would protect themselves from being attacked. They could attack back and start a war or something. But they know what they've done in the past, the media could use to attack them. Or the person Linda McMahon was running against could use to attack them. But because Linda McMahon lost, it's like, I don't know what's going to go downhill, but you never know. So, I'm really surprised by that. So, yeah, I mean, it's, oh man, it's just really a surprising issue, I have to say. So, I don't know where they're going to go from there, but, you know, I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm just going to make it short and sweet and just basically say that, you know, don't be a bully, be a star. I think that could be one of the reasons why they released him, because they made a crack of Kobe Bryant and it hit at ESPN, so they had to cover their tracks and stuff, because they could say, oh, they say don't be a bully, be a star, but they made a joke about Kobe Bryant attacking him. It was just really surprising. I mean, I'm really kind of baffled by it a little bit, but however, basically I don't know where they're going to go from there, but you know, it was like 10, 11 days after the remark, they fired him. They could have, you know, let him apologize and work things out, but they couldn't. They had to fire him, which is like not a really good note, which is really surprising. So, yeah, I'm watching the closing ceremony of the Olympics, and I'm just giving my thoughts about the whole Brian AW All World Promotion. Jossie got released, and I'm really surprised by it. So I don't know where they're gonna go from there, but I'll see what happens from there. So I can't wait to see what's gonna be next for Primetime Players. They're gonna split up, or they're gonna continue to become tag team champions. Never know, but I don't think they would do Sensational as singles competitors. But they need to remain a tag team. I'm hoping they could become a strong tag team, even though they don't have AW. But AW was promoting them very good. It was sensational. I mean, the whole thing is going viral. I mean, Twitter, everyone on YouTube, the YWC, they're going nuts. It's like, I'm not going nuts, but I'm seeing the whole big picture of it. I mean, I hear Off the Rope show, they made they made the whole big picture behind it. I mean, there was a big picture behind it. I'm just basically, I don't know how to put this, but summing it up, or I'm basically, speaking what's already spoken. And I'm like rephrasing and speaking in a calm manner. So, basically, I'm really surprised by it, but it's like, I don't know what's to be next. But Brian Jossie can go to TNA or find another job, but I know he's in the unemployment line, but hopefully he gets off of that sooner than later. So I wonder what's going to be next. So for AW, but AW was a sensation with the Abe Washington show and ECW with Tony Atlas, and I love the Abraham Washington show. I thought it was entertaining and funny, but you know, you can watch history of that, but you know, he was a sensation there. So in his comeback as AW, as the owner of All World Promotions, he was a sensation. So yeah, basically I'm gonna leave the video at that. I don't want it too long, so basically it's my video. Hopefully you guys watch the whole thing, and if you do, thank you. Just speaking my mind and speaking what I'm thinking and speaking what I should have spoke about for stand up for WWE a couple years ago, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll catch you guys later.